the first time ever doing a video like this, so let's see how this goes. If you're somehow unaware, it's been leaked that Overwatch and Fortnite are going to be doing a collaboration soon. And for a while now, I wanted to do a video about the collabs I wanted to see in Fortnite. Overwatch actually being one of them, and I actually had a few ideas for a potential wave of Overwatch. And when I heard that Overwatch was actually going to be collaborating with Fortnite soon, I thought, you know what, why not make this its own separate video? I'm going to give myself 4 waves. This is going to be a wishlist slash prediction type video. This is going to be basically half of the characters I see that are most probable to come to Fortnite, and the characters that I would personally like to see. So there is a bit of bias in here, I'll warn you right now. I'm going to start off with the honorable mentions first. These are the characters that I think are really important to Overwatch, but considering their hitboxes are very large, I don't think they're going to be coming to the game. First up, probably the most obvious one, Winston. Yeah, I'm sorry Winston, but your hitbox is way too big. Reinhardt. Now, I actually think they could probably pull off a Reinhardt skin, but they'd have to mess with proportions a lot. Anyways, let's get on to wave 1. I started working on this before it was leaked that we would be getting 4 skins for the first wave of Overwatch skins. And in my list, each wave I did has 4 skins, so pretty cool that it worked out like that. I structured this in a way so that we have 2 protagonists and 2 antagonists for each wave. Firstly, we have Tracer. She was basically the poster child of Overwatch long before Kiriko showed up. For every character that appeared in both Overwatch 1 and Overwatch 2, well, Overwatch now, they're automatically going to come with 2 styles, their Overwatch 1 style and their Overwatch 2 style. I'll go over the second style for characters that didn't appear in Overwatch 1 when I get to them. Tracer of course will come with their Overwatch 1 and Overwatch 2 styles, and for an emotes, the way I chose emotes, I made sure to pick emotes from Overwatch that utilize their abilities in some way. So for Tracer here, she would have her post-bomb spin emote because it utilizes her post-bomb being her ultimate and her blink ability. For a pickaxe, I actually think I came up with a decent idea for a pickaxe. It's basically just her arm guard thing on top of a stick with her post-bomb attached to the front of it. Applaud me. Yeah, honestly, I couldn't really think of anything to give her as a pickaxe that was accurate to her lore. So that's the best I can currently come up with. If you have a better idea, please let me know in the comments. I also had the idea to just straight up use her pistols as a pickaxe to reference her melee animation. Kind of using like a similar animation to how they did the spray can pickaxe in the Season 4 OG Battle Pass. For a backpack, I had the same issue where I couldn't really think of anything to give her. So I'm just gonna give her a Pachamari. If you have a better idea in the comments, please let me know. The second skin for wave 2 is going to be Genji, another poster child from before Kiriko. BK if you will. I think it's pretty obvious what his backpack and his pickaxe would be. It would be his Dragon Blade and his sheath for the Dragon Blade, where it would be a reactive where you could pull out the Dragon Blade out of his sheath. I actually think it'd be kind of cool to see them use both his short sword and his Dragon Blade at the same time, kind of like Kai's pickaxe from Ninjago. As for his emote, I'll actually give you 2 options. You can pick one or the other. For number 1 would be his Whirlwind emote. And number 2 would be his, I think it's called Try Me if I'm not wrong, his emote, but whenever he spins his sword, his dragon would follow it. Kinda like in the Dragon's short. For skin number 3, I got Reaper on here. For the backpack, I think it'd be really cool to see his guitar that he has in his mariachi costumes in the game. Either that or just his shotguns. For a pickaxe, I'll be completely honest, I really don't know what to give him as a pickaxe. I genuinely don't know. You can tell me in the comments what you would personally give him. As for his emote, the shrug. It's gotta be the shrug. I know I just told you how I try to find emotes that represented their abilities in the game. But come on, the shrug is iconic, you gotta give him the shrug. For the final skin in this wave, I decided to go with Vendetta. If you haven't played Overwatch in a while, or you're just simply not caught up in the lore, Blizzard is really setting up Vendetta to be the next big bad of the game. I won't spoil the most recent cinematic for you, but let's just say she means business. As for her backpack and a pickaxe, again, it's obvious, her sword. Although I don't really know how they would do it, I feel like her sword is a little big, but I'm sure they can pull something off. We have big swords in the game anyways too, like the Megazord pickaxe, that's the one that comes to my mind at least. As for the emote, I forgot what it was called, but it's the one where she's basically spinning her sword. I don't have a list in front of me of all the emotes, nor do I have the game loaded up in front of me. I do have a glider idea as well, and it's a pretty basic one, it's the Overwatch jet as the glider. Now for wave 2. The first skin I want to talk about is D.Va. I'd also love to see D.Va to get a hat style to reference her cinematic short as well. I'd actually like to see D.Va with a trophy to reference her esports history. As for her backpack, I'd like to see her have Nano, which in the Overwatch lore I'm pretty sure it's an energy drink. And I'm pretty sure they're one of D.Va's sponsors, if I'm not wrong, at least when she was in esports. As for her emotes, I'm gonna give her her baby D.Va emote, which is the only emote she can do if I'm not completely wrong. Her glider is gonna be her mech, of course. D.Va's mech is gonna be the only glider in all of wave 2, by the way. For the second skin, I chose Mercy to be the second skin for wave 2. Her pickaxe is obvious, it's gonna be her staff. As for her backpack, again pretty obvious, her wings. As for her emote though, I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't know how to pronounce it. This emote right here. For skin number 3, I have Widowmaker here. For her pickaxe, I decided to give her her sniper rifle as a pickaxe. It's gonna work a lot like the one-handed pickaxes where she holds her rifle by the barrel and just hits it like that. As for her emote, again I had a little bit of difficulty trying to figure it out, but ultimately I'm gonna settle on Ballet to be her emote. For the final skin of wave 2, we have Sombra. For her backpack, it's gonna be her digital skull. The first thing that comes to mind to give you like a visual example of how it looked like would be the legendary insignia from Master Chief from the Halo set. As for Sombra's pickaxe, I actually had the idea of giving her like some sort of digital pickaxe to reference her hacking ability. Think Deku's Black Whip pickaxe, but purple. That's basically my idea. As for emotes, again, I know what I said in the beginning, but you have to give her boob. Moving on to wave 3. First up, we have Kiriko. No, wait. Just please hear me out, please. I know how we feel about Kiriko. She has a lot of skins in Overwatch already. Just please hear me out. I really wanted wave 3 to have a more focus on the more newer characters that came out during Overwatch 2. Her pickaxe, obviously being her kunai, it can be like a two-handed pickaxe or a one-handed, whatever Epic decides to do. And her backpack would be her, I think they're called talisman, I'm not 100% sure what they're formally called. Her strips of paper, I'll call them. And for an emote, I decided to go with her whirlwind emote. In wave 3, this is also where we see Kiriko's Kitsune come in as a sidekick as well. I decided to give her her 8th leisure skin as a secondary style for her. For the second skin of wave 2, I'm gonna be completely honest, I will admit there are probably a lot more deserving characters to come to Fortnite that are not on this list, and this next skin is 100% a bias pick. This is 100% a wishlist character, and I am not sorry, because she is one of my favorite characters in the game, not my all-time favorite, but one of my favorite characters in the game. She is the most fun support in my opinion. While her lore may not be the best, I'm still a big fan of it, and I love her character. It's Juno. Now, I'll be honest, I don't really know what to give her as her second style. We could go with her freshman skin, I feel like that one would be a good skin to have in Fortnite, or we can go with her mythic skin to go in Fortnite, but I'd have a feeling Blizzard probably would more than likely would like to keep their mythic skins inside of Overwatch and nowhere else. So this is gonna be the only skin in this list that doesn't have a secondary style. As for Juno's backpack, she does have a prominent backpack in the game, so we're just gonna make that her backpack for the collab. Her pickaxe, I was actually thinking she could use her drones as like a pickaxe, either that or do my classic stick it on a stick thing and have one drone be on one side and the other drone be on the other side. But I'd like to personally see her use them kind of like boxing gloves basically. Probably not the best use for expensive technology, but you know what, let's roll with it. I mean, hey, is it any better than putting it on a stick? As for her emote, I was stuck on either giving her either Giddy or laser training. But ultimately, I think I am gonna go with laser training because it does utilize her drones. Next up, we have Ramatra as well. For his secondary style, I'm gonna give him his Wandering Monk style. Again, pickaxe, obvious, his staff. I'll give you two options for his backpack. For one, we can give him his scarf, cape thing that he has in the game. We have skins in the game that have capes attached to them naturally that you can put a backpack over, or you can just remove the cape altogether. And I imagine that Ramatra's cape would work a lot like that. Either that or we can give him his Void Accelerator as a backpack. For his emote, I'm gonna give him his Void Accelerator emote. And for the final skin of Wave 3, I have Moira. As for her pickaxe, again, I don't know. We could just give her hand as a pickaxe and just have it be big. I mean, we have hand pickaxes in the game. If you have an idea for a pickaxe for Moira, please let me know, because I genuinely have no clue what to give her. I don't know what to pull from the lore to give her. Moira in the game actually has a pretty big backpack already, so I'm gonna just give her her backpack as a backpack in Fortnite. I decided to give her her give and take emote. Alrighty, wave 4. I feel like this wave is gonna be the one to get the most hate. I feel like this video is gonna get a lot of hate, especially for my Juno pick. Anyways, for the first skin in wave 4, we have Cassidy. For his emote, I decided to give him his quick draw emote. I feel like that one would be a nice one to have. As for a backpack, I would honestly really like to see just straight up his revolver on its back. Next up on the list, we have Lucio. His backpack has got to be Lucio O's. If they don't make that his backpack, it would genuinely be a huge missed opportunity. For his emote, I decided to give him the In the Groove emote, and that's genuinely only because it has his sound effect playing during it. As for a pickaxe, literally just give him his boot on a stick. That's all you need. Just give him his boot on a stick. That's all you need. Next skin, we have Doomfist. Now, I know what I said about Winston and Reinhardt in the beginning, but I do feel like they can mess with his Doomfist proportions a bit. Maybe make it look like how the gauntlet looked in the first Overwatch cinematic we got. Or alternatively, now I know I said I wasn't going to spoil the latest cinematic for you, so I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to click off this video and go watch the cinematic before I talk about Doomfist right here. Are you back? Did you watch it already? If you didn't, well, too bad, I warned you. If they end up showing up that Doomfist actually survived that fall and they give him a new skin where his arm isn't his giant Doomfist, I feel like they could potentially use that as a skin. Maybe we can have his Overwatch 2 look as the primary style and have whatever skin. If Doomfist actually did survive the fall and Blizzard actually gives him a whole new look, we could get a skin of how he looks, because I doubt he's gonna keep a big giant arm. I feel like he's gonna have a much more smaller arm if they do end up reviving him. And then we can have that as our primary style, and then have a style that looks more closer to how he looks in Overwatch right now. And for the final skin in this Overwatch video, I have Junker Queen, with her secondary style being Wastelander, with her pickaxe being both her knife and her axe being dual wielded together, her backpack being on Omnic's head, because if we look at her in the game, we could quite clearly see that she's wearing the heads of Omnix as armor in the game. And as her emote, I've chosen Taunt to be her emote. That was a lot of skins. Let me know what you guys thought about this list. I know there are a lot of characters that you guys probably want to see that aren't in here, like Zenyatta, Mei, Pharah, Soldier, Sojourn, Torbjorn as a sidekick, Zarya. I know a lot of you guys probably wanted a lot of these. If you guys want, you can put in the comments who would you like to personally see come to the game. And you know what? I want to challenge you guys too. I would like to see you guys make a list of what characters you would personally like to see in the game, but I'm gonna limit you guys to 2 waves with 3 skins each. That's 6 characters you're working with. This is gonna be a piece of cake if you guys like 6 or less characters in game, but if you like more than 6, good luck choosing. And no, you can't say, I would like to see either this character or this character as the second skin in this wave. No, you guys have to choose which one. You have to pick one or the other. You can mention how you were stuck between which characters, but overall, you have to choose. Or you can just completely ignore me and just give me a big list of what characters you want. You can do that too. I don't care. You can give me a big list of what characters you want to see in the game, or you can accept my challenge and you can just give me honorable mentions of a few more characters you want to see in the game. Anyways, that's enough of me. I took up way too much of your time already. There are Bible verses in the description below, and I hope you guys have an amazing week. I'll see you next time.